Hello to our next episode of the Venture Cafe podcast. Now we have two very special guests here. They all came all the way from Venezuela here to the podcast, not to our podcast, but to the Venture Cafe, and you came here to get your MBA, is that correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Now, let's start over. I forgot the names to add this one. Okay.
Again.
Hello to the next episode of the Venture Cafe podcast. We have here Daniel and Anna. Today they came here all the way from Venezuela, and you're here to study. Can you tell which school and what are you studying?
Yes, we're studying a one-year MBA at HULT International Business School.
Ah, HULT, very popular school.
So, well, we will done with our MBA in just 1 year. It's a very intense program, very interesting so far. And we are both actually doing the same program, right?
Yes.
You're also with HULT, Daniel?
Yeah.
Yes. We got married actually a couple of months ago.
Oh, congratulations! I didn't know that.
Thank you.
This is our honeymoon / MBA.
That's hilarious. Now let's talk about a little bit more. I'm very interested always as being myself an immigrant in the United States. I'm very interested in your stories. What were the push and pull factors for you? But yours very specific one because you're entrepreneurs. So we talked earlier about this. That we talked about that pushed you here was really the lack of opportunities at home and the abundance of opportunities that you can find here. Daniel, please share your story.
Sure. Well, in Venezuela, it's very difficult for entrepreneurs right now. The economic is very fragile. The economy is very fragile. So,
what does that mean for you? Did you try to start a company there?
Yes. So I was studying because of the economic problems. I was forced to trying to do something with my family so we can keep our living. So we started a startup in real estate. Actually, it was a family startup, and it went pretty good for a few years, but right now, like I said, in Venezuela, it's keep getting harder and harder to keep like a good.
So what was that made? Is the company failed over there, or is it still around?
No, it's still running. Actually, my family keeps it. I mean, I was involved for a few years, and then I stopped.
So what made you then stop then?
Well, after I got my degree in engineering, and I was trying to get not fixing real estate. I was trying to get a new startup and my own company. And I mean, like I said, it was very difficult in Venezuela to get the right opportunities to do it. Anna and I took a really interesting online course with Stanford of technology entrepreneurship that really kind of opened our eyes a little bit. And that was like, with everything else happening there, that was like a little bit of a push that we got to say, okay, we need a bit more background in business to do the right model and to right strategy to get a new startup. So we
for us in America, where opportunity is so abundant, it might be difficult to imagine what it means not to have so much opportunity. Can you maybe give us explain a little bit from an American perspective what it means not to have the right opportunity specifically?
Well,
it's basically, I mean, we don't have the help, not from the state, but also from the people, because it's kind of hard to find employees and trust people. We have a lot of scarcity about in everything, actually. So, for example, if you are trying to come up with a new place to start your company, even to find a little room will be a problem. I mean, just buying it or having the papers to start your company, going to the government and ask for the permissions, everything from that early stage, it's going to be a problem. So, I mean, you feel very frustrated because you haven't even started and you already have all those but.
I can't imagine how frustrating that might be, because you have now this great education. Both of you are engineers, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Engineers, you have a little business knowledge. Now you're actually getting your MBA as well. So you have this ability, but not the opportunity to actually put all your skills to use.
Exactly.
And actually,
how does it feel?
No, it's horrible. And actually, it's actually very risky to do it, even though if you are successful and you get a really interesting company. Because, like I said, in Venezuela, it's such a fragile country that one of our best friends got a really good startup, and he got the government kind of like took over it. I mean, from day and night, you can get your company taken over from you in a given, for a week. So
fast.
it's really risky to do it. So that was one of the main reasons that we say that from America is really stable. I mean, it's like they always say, it's the land of opportunities. So I guess that if you really work hard and if you put your mind to it, you pretty much can do it. You just have to work hard. So that's why we thought that America was like the best option to do it.
That's you can see that there were push and pull factors that brought you here as well. Now, talk about how was it of a revelation when you came here? How did you experience that? Now, from coming from this lack of experience, it's like I would think it's more like explaining fish to a water. You don't really know what water is until you're out of it.
Sure.
Can you more talk about it once you were actually exposed to the U.S. And their long history of entrepreneurship? How did it feel like?
Well, coming to a new country is always like a challenge. For us, particularly coming to Boston, it's the first time we're here in the city, so everything was totally new. We came here, we just figured out that there are so many places, so many options to go, that even you have to pick up plans. I mean, you can decide, you have to decide between 2 or 3 plans to go. And for us, like the first objective is become more involved. I mean, we don't just want to go to study, but we want to be involved. So being here in the Venture Cafe for us is like the biggest opportunity to meet people outside from our neighborhood, from our university, and meet real persons who are doing their real startups. So learn from them how to become more close of those American opportunities, but also we will be able to give them our visions, our ideas, and sometimes our different perspective, right? Because being from a different culture, we sometimes see little things different. So I don't know. That's what we really hope. Sometimes it haven't been easy because you don't know a lot of people here. I mean, we didn't know anybody, right?
Right.
So. But it's like check it off your shy side and start talking to people, learning from them, practice the language, because it's also kind of difficult when you're used to it. But since, I mean, Boston people have treated us really, really nice. We have had a great experience so far. It's only been 2 months, and it has been a very intense month, right? Very fun and interesting months.
Yes, definitely. And Venture Cafe, we find it, a friend of us recommended to us. He said he was really interested, and we came here, and I mean, something like this will be impossible. I mean, I cannot imagine that this will exist in Venezuela.
Yeah, and it's dear listeners don't know that, but Daniel and Anna joined us here for the very first time. It's the very first visit here at the Venture Cafe, so welcome for coming.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you for
it's really exciting. I mean, we were just outside, we were saying how interesting it is, how exciting it is to be able to exchange ideas and learn from all these people who are and who has these great ideas actually, and trying to innovate and be better. I thought it's great. I think it's a great idea to have it.
Great. Now, one of the very current discussions, and we're probably not going to be able now to cover it too much on it, is in the U.S. Is immigration and to bring really talent, because I can see from just talking to you, like your engineering degrees, getting a master's degree in business, having this bug of entrepreneurship, wanting to start a company that would bring wealth and jobs to the United States if we were to study on this one. So is how scared are you of the immigration situation here? How is that?
Well, yeah, we have had a couple of experience about that, because the first the first thing university told us was to go outside and go to the job fairs, right? So for us was the first time, because we don't have job fairs in Venezuela. So we flew to Philadelphia for the first time also, and went to an Spanish organization of MBAs, Nashimba. And for us was like an eye-opener, right? There were like 1,000 people just like us, fighting for a job. And we have a lot of conversations with companies about the OPT year, the sponsor visa, if they sponsor, if they don't, or whatever. So that was the first. Then we have been searching about investment visas also, because we have that opportunity too. My family are from Spain, so we are also checking opportunities of how Spanish people come here and invest, because they have different opportunities than Latin American people. So it's really scary.
I love it about entrepreneurs. They're so resilient. You always find something, an opportunity there. You don't. You solve problems. So it's very great.
Yeah.
Ideas and you keep working towards it.
I think it's because we have so much. I mean, the drive to stay here, to find a new home, new place, be better than we were, and like we are trying to do our best. So we are trying to come up with new ideas, new options, So we are always like looking around for opportunities.
Yeah,
of course, and there are. Well, you're now in the country of opportunities. It's one of the great defining values of the United States, that everybody has equal opportunity.
Exactly.
It's a very defining value for us. But now back to you, Daniel, Anna. If somebody wants to get a hold of you and continue the conversation with you, how can they do that?
Please find us in LinkedIn. My name is Ana. My LinkedIn is Ana. My last name Gutierrez Vidal. So I'm just gonna spell it really fast. Ana.Gutievez, and my other last name Vidal, Vidal.
Yeah,
Daniel's easier.
No, it's not that easy. My name is Daniel, and you can find me in LinkedIn in Daniel Payares, which is Payares. And yeah, we're definitely open to meet new people, to exchange ideas. I think it's a great opportunity, and we really want to thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah. Of course. Well, thank you for being on the Venture podcast, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the event.
Sure.
Thank you so much.